Hmm. Hello? Day 3. 11 a.m., so 15 minutes later. Basement. Huh? These bloody things I just... Now who's making a mess? Shite. Don't scare me like that, you anchor. You'll... Mate, you don't look so good. Hmm? Oh. This thing? Yes, Jay. It's fine. It very obviously is not. You keep yourself together. Fine. I've only seen this once before. People don't tend to last as long as you or I. And even when they do, it hurts like hell. Yes. Hell. Jay's never been to hell, but he's pretty sure he wouldn't like it. Does Maddie know about this? No. She's got enough guilt to deal with. I'm sure she'll just believe I'm uncomfortable, like Kashan is. What stage is he at? Headaches. Memory loss. Had a bit of a chat about it yesterday. Jay. I know. I'm not staying much longer. I'll stop disturbing the balance before long. Balance. Balance just means things aren't changing. That's not always a good thing. Some balances need to be upset. Damn the balance. You're falling apart as I watch. Like I said, I'm not staying long. I cannot believe Maddie's presumptuousness. Maddie likes to presume things. It's easy. It reduces the amount of time she has to spend listening to other people talking. Hey, cut it out. She realizes that she messed up. She's doing her best to make amends. Surely it's not too late for that. I don't think so. Come on. Sam, come sit down. Things aren't that bad. No? No. I might be dying, and I might have to deal with a lot of pain and guilt, but... Guilt? I feel like I failed as a mentor for Maddie. She's not going to regain her confidence for a long time, I think. Confidence. It's even harder to regain your confidence when you've got no one to confide in. In necromancy? And just in general. It's easy to second guess yourself over every little decision after something big like this happens. I'd appreciate if she second guessed herself a little more often, to be honest. Oh, I'm sure you would. Anyway, aside from the pain, and the guilt, and the impending death. Impending death might be the worst kind of death. When death comes, you don't have to worry about it anymore. I feel quite good. Yeah, you sound like you're doing great. Huh. I'm just happy she doesn't feel like she has to save me anymore. Even if it's just a result of her not managing to pull off the ritual. I don't feel like it was ever about the ritual, was it? No. We tried the first time just because we weren't feeling like doing something risky. Something that could give us a little extra breathing room. Breathing room for... getting the council off our backs, actually. Getting some space to pursue our studies without outside interference. Interference. It's hard to study when someone is constantly looking over your shoulder, especially when you're studying things you're not supposed to be. Oh. But even that was just, I don't know, maybe motivated by spite or something. Got plenty of reasons to feel that way towards us. I don't feel that way towards you, mate. You know that, right? I had some doubts. You might be a constant needle in my side, but you're also one of my oldest friends. That means a lot more than any sort of affiliation with a bunch of snobbish prudes who wouldn't know innovation if it slapped them in the face. Humph. That doesn't mean I don't miss the good times we had. We were undermining governments before it was cool. You mean that prank letters we kept sending to the Parliament in '77? Parliament. The Council of Death isn't the only governing body that the terminal's residents will have beef with. Subversive pushes for the real democracy. Haha. You know, even when I met you, you seemed like you'd never die. Didn't know anything about you, but you had this weird energy around you. Didn't plan on it, really. The plan was to stick around for as long as I wanted to, and then move onwards when I felt like it. Onwards. A rolling stone might be plummeting towards danger, but at least it's not gathering any moss. Do you feel like moving on? I'm getting more comfortable with the idea. Icarus didn't want to fall into the ocean either. Everybody's got to fall out of the sky at some point. And Maddie's just trying to catch me. You're not actually okay with this. No, I'm not. Lying to myself is easier than admitting that. I'm gonna miss you, mate. Miss. Jay's never tried to draw attention to himself, and yet his absence is always felt. I hope you won't forget me. Forget you? I'm just gonna stick a photo of you up on the wall in our office. Big one. Huh. But seriously, I want you to know that you've been a good friend. Even though we've taken different paths, when they caught me and pressed me into service, seeing you again was the thing that really brought me back to life. Made me realize I could live like this, stuck here, because there was nobody else left for me. Nobody could see me, at least, you know. I won't forget that. That means a lot to hear. Thank you, friend. Hey. You're right, mate. I'm gonna sit here for a bit if that's okay. Right here on the ground. If you'd like me to leave, just let me know anytime and I'll let you be. Right? It's a nice day out. The weather here can be a pain in the ass, but days like this make it worth it, you know? Love to just sit here and let the sun warm me. Warm. Sometimes when basking in the sun on a lazy afternoon, Shay really does start to feel like everything is going to be alright. It's been a couple of weeks since it happened now. I feel like the sun's warmth is the only thing that really helps me pull myself together. Yeah, what you're feeling? I'm feeling it too. Pretty intensely. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. A few times a day, totally lose myself. As in, my sense of self. And also, my physical self. But, if you plan on sticking around and taking up a position with the console, that'll go away. You definitely don't want to stick around as long as I have. Not to assume it's sent or anything. I just had a hunch, seeing as you were talking to Ned. They're not evil. They're just impartial, which is its own kind of cruelty. I wouldn't judge you if you wanted to stay either. There are plenty of delights hidden in Melbourne's dark corners. Ned can show you around, if you ask nice enough. I'm sorry, mate. I gotta ask. Is this helping at all? Because I'm honestly happy to sit here in silence. Thought you'd appreciate a yarn, though. No. It's fine. Right. So, fun things in Melbourne. Suppose this story starts around the 1960s when I first came over. And the language pretty quick. Not that it helped with dealing with the colonials. What did you come over for? Gold. Same as everyone else. And so, then he shows me these ridiculous drawings of himself wearing armor, like a medieval knight at night. Always had an old noble streak in him. Maybe didn't aim it at the right direction all the time. Then he left, before I could help him use it just a little more productively. And things changed pretty quickly after that. I see. Never too late though. Maybe you'll be able to help him rekindle it, eh? Rekindle. Keep an eye on the candle. Sometimes you need to let it get dim, just to remind ourselves why we need to keep it burning. Me? Oh, I don't think I could. It'd be easier than you think. I'll have to take your word on it. Huh. Regardless of whether you'd like to decide to meddle, do take care of him for me, alright? That man has a lot of pain. And Maddie's not necessarily always the nicest about it. I know I'm asking a lot. You don't have to coddle him or anything. Just watch out for him, when you can. I think I can, do that. Thank. You heard that, right? What? The noise inside? Yes? Is something bad? I have a rough idea what it is. No need to worry. I'll deal with it. And if I don't see you before I go, you will. I'll make sure I'm here. See you in a little bit then. Get him, Cooper! Make your creator proud! Palmer, stop slacking! Duck and weave. Kick its arse. That's an order. Ashley! Ah! No knife this time? Cricket. Cricket, cricket. I mean... What? Turn around. No. How'd this get? Oh. Yeah, it went straight through you. Interesting. I'll say. Should perhaps not do this in the future, though. Most people aren't as, unsubstantial as me. Trying to wean myself out of the habit, yeah. You'll notice that this knife is slightly smaller than the previous one. I honestly can't tell the difference. But I'll take your word for it. I'll be throwing butter knives at the back of Maddie's head before you know it. Don't worry. Please don't murder each other after I go. Of course not. No, really. It'd break my heart if you two stopped being friends over something silly. I won't let it happen. Good. Now, what's happening here? I'm just doing some prototyping for Robo Battle Royale. Oh, that name, though. What about it? Just feel like everything's a battle royale these days. I have no idea what you're talking about, old man. Never mind. What's the story with these poor things? Cooper and Palmer? I wanted to see if they actually remembered Asimov's laws of robotics. Asimov may have been ahead of his time, but he was also a man of his time. And did they? No, Palmer gave me a light stabbing. Oh dear. Well, are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I like to give him a little taste of blood every now and then. Taste of blood. There's nothing like the smell of blood to bring out a predator that's been kept hidden all this time. Makes them fight better. Hungry for victory. And blood. And I'm assuming you'd rather have them not follow Asimov's laws. You assume correctly. Please don't let these mix in with the rest. It'd be impossible to tell them apart. Why would that be a bad thing, though? Because they'd be terrible at delivering coffee if they knew they could just use the mugs as projectile weapons. I think they'd be extra enthusiastic. I won't, though. Don't worry. Wasn't going to do it in the first place. Look at you, turning into a responsible human being. Hey, you take that back. No, I'm proud. Proud. When you see the next generation ready to pick up the torch, you can rest easy knowing that the future is in good hands. With you and Maddie in charge, I feel like I'm leaving the cafe in good hands. We'll do our best to make you proud, you old fart. What'd I do to deserve that? Getting all sappy on me. Oh. You'd rather me not talk about it? No, it's fine. I feel pretty good about it. Good? People always come here and go for me, right? Oh. Suppose you're getting used to it. I think so. Sort of expected to all be sad and emotional, but this is just another goodbye. Oh. And that's fine. Going to be sad, yeah, but I don't think this is a new feeling. Plus, you're always going to be around here to some degree. Can't have the cafe without Che. You're a good egg, you know? What? Oh, I was assuming there was going to be some kind of pun following that. I would never. Would you not? I probably would. The truth. It's finally revealed. Good. Because I'm great and you don't need any encouragement. Good egg? Really? I called you that because when you're around, it's always a shell of a good time. I'm always cracking up. Cracking? Che's skin cracks less than you'd expect from a man of his age, but he's always ready to crack a smile. You got an excellent poker face there. Don't you like my yolks? I'm not scrambling the delivery, am I? Side note. Never updated this. Whew. Here you go. Let me know if I can get you anything else. Can't leave you for a moment without you being mean to the... Can't leave you alone for a moment without you being mean to the customers, can I? You gotta stop appearing out of nowhere, man. Gonna give me heart palpitations. Palpitations. When your heart starts pounding violently inside your chest, you start to realize just how much you take that thing for granted. But you didn't even jump. I'm very startled. Internally. Maddie wears her emotions on the inside of her sleeves. Well, enjoy while you can. You're going to keep using that excuse for everything, aren't you? Might as well, right? I guess I'll let you get away with it. How generous. But you gotta come downstairs and help me figure out some stuff. What sort of stuff? Science stuff. You don't want to troubleshoot the ritual, do you? Troubleshoot. When you go to shoot trouble, bring along barrel, a good scope, and a patient trigger finger. Yep. And you're sure you want to do that instead of anything else? Uh-huh. I keep trying, Jawbone. I try. I don't believe I do well at the voices, but I just want to give them just enough difference that if you close your eyes, you know who's talking. What the shit? I don't remember leaving it like this. Unless you let a gorilla in after I left or something. That didn't happen as far as I'm aware. Duh. I just tap into the building's subliminal memory. And here. That absolute rat bag. Magic caps, exotic chalks, and not a single thought for how they're used or for obtaining proper import licenses or... Arrgh. I'm gonna have to shut it down. No question. Ah, shit. Well, that's not a good sign. Not surprising, though. That's a problem for later. Really? Yep. God, just look at these magic caps. They're totally fried. Mighty eye. Wonder if it will just need some really big resistors in the circuit. What would they achieve? I'll just get hotter and we'd lose some energy. No, I think we maybe had too much energy at that point. So, if we dissipated some of it during the second phase when we were trying to transfer it anyway, it might have stopped the conduit from overload. Would it not be smarter to try and transfer less energy in the first place? I think we'd have issues with opening the conduit in that case. We should drastically rethought our approach after the first time. I'm glad we're having this revelation now instead of at any other time. And given the multi-phase structure of the ritual, it's obvious now that we needed to shift the ways in which we were utilizing energy, instead of just boosting the amount we were trying to pump into it. Maybe I'm just talking in circles here, but I still believe this is viable. Just maybe not with this equipment. Have you got a pen on you? I have to write this down somewhere. I don't believe it's worth it to keep on trying to make this work. I agree. That's probably possible, but what? Can't bear the thought of you getting yourself killed by trying this again. You've already gotten close to hurting yourself twice, but I didn't end up hurting myself, so it's okay. Yes, because I took the hit. Both times. And as long as you're trying this, you're going to keep hurting people. Eventually, you come to the point where you can't bear to see anyone else get hurt through your recklessness, so you'll use yourself as a test subject. And you will die. Get it into your head, damn it. You want to know what it's like to be on the other side of this? Wishing for one more day? One more good day where you can think straight and not have to worry about saying goodbye to your friends for the last time? Keep telling everyone that I'm fine with this. That my time was up anyway. Guess what? It's a lie. I was lying to myself and everyone else. I am terrified of leaving. And I'm pissed off too. Of course I'm pissed off. One life was never enough for me. I feel incredibly guilty, Maddie. Any failing of yours is mine because I didn't teach you well enough. I'm too far gone to fix things, but not too far gone to care. Please, give me this. Don't throw everything away. Nothing is more important than this. Just don't. If you want to respect my memory, all you need to do is remember me. My life's work is the cafe, not this ritual. And I'll be damned if I let you throw that away or throw yourself away just to stroke your own ego. My one regret, my only regret, is chasing that power of myself. Stretching myself thin to find extra time and for what? Some overblown sense of achievement? I regret it. And as I stand on the cusp of oblivion, I realize that I am afraid for the first time. It's new, Maddie, and it burns. I don't want to go. I want one more day. Just one more day. After all this, after you cut me here against my will without asking me, without taking a second to check whether I was okay with it, at the end, I can't bring myself to take that last step without being pushed. Isn't that ridiculous? It's not. I really am losing it, huh? Everything about me is drifting away. Jay, it's not. I'm sorry. Let me finish. I shouldn't have forced you to stay. You're right. And everything you've said is fair and valid and understandable. Except for one thing. You might not feel like it, but you're still the Che I know and love. Doing your best to take care of everyone, keeping them safe from anything that'll get in the way, and giving them the space to work things out themselves when they need to. I tried to follow your example, but I guess I didn't stick the landing on that last bit. Wish I could give this another shot. Right from the start. You said earlier that having me in your life was a privilege. Shay, the privilege is all mine. You feel guilty for this, and that's fair. But you've changed my life for better in 1,000 different ways. And I think a lot of other people could say the same. I don't blame you. Maybe one day, I'll be able to stop blaming myself, too. I'm sorry for yelling. You didn't deserve that. It's okay. And you know it's okay to be scared. You can't practice dying. There's no test run for that. Even if we pulled off the ritual, it would have only given you a month or two before things started getting bad again. But desperate times. Call for desperate measures, yeah. Look at us. Pair of saps, aren't we? I feel like it's healthy. Like eating your emotional vegetables. Nah. This conversation's more like spinach. Yes, and good in a quiche, or... I'd kick your ass if I didn't know my foot would fly right through it, you know? Very fair. I don't know if I can do this without you. Do what? All this. I know things feel overwhelming right now. But believe me when I say that you're the most qualified person in the world to run this cafe. Most qualified living person. You fucker. And I'm the most qualified person to make that judgment. So there. I guess I can't argue with that. You sure can't. I fully believe that you're going to do some great things with this place. If you can stop Ned from shutting it down. Don't fall into the mindset of preserving broken things just because they remind you of the past, okay? I won't. Gotta go. There's something I need to go do. Come find me when you're ready. I won't be too far away. Come find me when you're ready. I won't be too far away. Whoops, I got those voices wrong. Alright, I will. Day 3, 4 p.m. Ballpark 4.5 hours later. No, not like that. Like this. But you said not to tamp it too hard? Look at it. Coffee just fell out. You gotta tamp it hard enough that it doesn't fall out. You could have told me that before. I didn't expect you to just lightly tap it. Hey, is this gonna take much longer? I got somewhere to go. It'll be just a moment. It's just a short black. How are you fighting this hard? I got this. Acceptable. Acceptable. Sometimes you just gotta take what life gives you. Hey, that was meant to be mine, right? We're just exploring synergies and working on disrupting the coffee industry. Please bear with us just a moment longer. Again. No. Don't worry, mate. You're doing fine. Are you gonna make my coffee? Actually, we're gonna close up for tonight. What? It's not even getting dark yet. What sort of crappy coffee joint closes at 5 in the afternoon? Basically every place in Adelaide, I think. We're not there. We're in Melbourne. So just go find coffee elsewhere. Unbelievable. Whoa. What gives, old man? I'm closing because I want to spend time with you lot. Yourself included, Ned. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me. Oh, of course not. How long you planning on sticking around? Not much longer, you old curmudgeon. Curmudgeon. Ned's temper has always been his undoing. I didn't mean it like that. I know. You should all sit down. I'll make us drinks. So, I've decided that this is it. I'm gonna head off in a little while. You sound pretty calm about it. I am calm. So, I suppose this is... Not yet. Right. You want one too? Huh? Yeah, if that's okay. It's not like we have a shortage of curly straws. Well, in that case... Never say I'm not prepared. Amazing! The man knows what his people need. A rare virtue. Virtue. A good man is hard to find. Well, it's very much appreciated. I'm just glad to see you all smiling. This shouldn't be a depressing memory. For any of us. Day 3, 5 p.m. Outside the terminal. Honestly, I don't know who's saying this. Honestly, it's refreshing to see people's attitudes towards all this. Walked in here and felt pretty comprehensively awful. Oh, I'm sorry, this is actually Kashan. I walked in here and felt pretty comprehensively awful. But being here for this, soaked. I'm glad to hear that. When you see it so often, it's hard to develop a more relaxed outlook, you know? Every month, we get dozens of people like you. Like us, I suppose. If I have the power to help people be at peace before they move on, why wouldn't I exercise it? You were always too nice. Better too nice than too harsh, generally speaking. Not sure about that. I'm sad. I'm sad about this. Just wanted to make that clear. But I'm gonna be okay. Promise. Thank you, little P. Hey, need to ask you a favor. Me? All of you, actually. Need you to look out for Maddie for me. She's gonna need some extra love for a while. Of course. Yeah. Alright. Know you two had your disagreements. No, it's fine. I'll play nice. You have my appreciation. Can't really say no, can I? Huh? Well, you better bet I'm milking this. I'll allow it. Any chance you'd come along with me? Absolutely not. Got things to get done here. Can't be gallivanting off to higher planes when I'm drowning in obligations. Drowning? Ned spends most of his life not taking responsibility for his actions, so this council gig has really been a change of pace for him. Well, can't blame you for that. Speaking of Maddie, where is she? I think she's upstairs somewhere. I'll go up and join her shortly. Will you be coming back down? I don't believe so. No. I see. Is there anything you three would like me to do before you go? Before we go? Any special requests? No, nothing for me. Unless a special drink or something, but I'm sure Maddie knows all your recipes. Recipes? Recipes are a convenient way to store knowledge and pass it to the next generation. Hopefully, they can be trusted with the responsibility of handling it. You'd be correct there. Ashley? All I require from you is your soul. Nope, you goofball. I need that. Well, in that case, can I have your stuff? You can fight Maddie over it. I say fight, but she'll give up pretty easily. Nice. Dead? Anything you want before I go? Don't leave me. Leave. Ned always told himself this day would come, but he never really believed it. Sorry. I didn't catch that. Don't worry about it. I had to be doing things for you anyway. Running errands, grabbing milk from the servo, you know. Huh. Man, the sun's getting low. Gotta go in a moment, I'm afraid. Are you scared? Nah. Cool. Oof. Feeling old? Not half as old as you deserve to be feeling, I reckon. Trust me, I'm feeling it. Now. Oof. I'm gonna miss ya. I'm gonna miss you too. I wish you didn't have to go. Me too. It's been cool. Definitely. Glad you came in. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll see you someday in the future. I'd like that. Not too soon, though. Of course. Ned, I gotta go. Still can't believe you were the first of us to go. Life's full of surprises. Whenever I end up, promise there will be a place for you there. Place. Any place can be home if you got friends to keep you company. Thank you. I'll always be proud of you, no matter what. Alright, enough of that. Fair enough. See you around, mate. And you. Maddie maintained her calm. His body had lain here for weeks now, gently moldering. He refused to visit again after the first time. She didn't blame him. Can you really expect anyone to be cheery about the prospect of sweeping leaves off their own grave? But she didn't mind doing that job anyway. She always liked gardening, bringing things to life. So, I know that Ashley built us, but as the owner of the venue, aren't we technically bound to Che? What is the implication here? When he's gone, what happens to us? Huh? We'll be fine, right? What are you thinking? I don't know. It really didn't cross my mind until now. Worst case scenario, we all just vanish. Nah, worst case scenario, we vanish painfully. Thanks for that. I feel way better now. We'll probably be doing okay. Probably. How long do we find out? Should be any minute now. Well, this has been fun. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I guess. Here we go.